Four teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So TCU's offense going to get the chance to start this game off. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirk. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
You try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
The Horned Frogs come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. He escapes the pocket. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's short. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Horned Frogs are in the red zone. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way.
Well, a lot of times you match up a wide receiver, you get a linebacker on him. You'd like to think that the wide receiver can shake him. But this linebacker is really athletic and is able to make plays in space.
He's got a man down the middle. Tackles made quickly, but they are knocking on the door at the 8-yard line. The Horned Frogs will line up here on 1st down and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
So Michigan State's offense makes their way onto the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game, guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be 1st down. They're going to run it. Fights off a defender. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. And here's the return. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Here's a throw underneath to the back. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Getting set. Here's second down. Short connection to the tight end here. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Out of the gun now on third down. Running out of time in the pocket. Caught over the middle. It's Lopez. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. A new set of downs after that completion. First down, looking to throw the ball. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him, but not before he reaches the 35. This offense really threatening now. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's short. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. He'll pitch it. Picks up a few yards there. That's going to wrap up the first. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Through one period, these teams are finding out that playoff games just feel different. Who can handle the nerves better as we head to the second? Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And they'll set up for the PAT.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that 2nd level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's a nice job of picking up the first down by this Michigan State running back. And Chris, you think back over the years, think of how many good backs we've seen wear these colors for Michigan State. Going back to Lorenzo White, guys like T.J. Duckett, Le'Veon Bell, Javon Ringer, always a good back in East Lansing.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Oh, and it's nearly intercepted, but dropped by an excellent defensive player. It's going to bring up 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch is made down the middle. They make the stop, but it's a big play with a 31. And the Spartans pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quick completion to the tight end. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the Spartans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes and tackles and picks up nice yards.
The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a first and goal from the 8.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Running back grabs it on the screen. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
3rd and goal. Looking to throw for it. Caught in the flat by the running back. And they'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. So the coach will decide to settle for 3 points here. Out comes the field goal unit. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Grab down the middle. It's Hodges. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down. And he'll set up to throw. The short hands. It's short. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. The short hands. It's short. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's short. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Horned Frogs are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Catch made on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. And the offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
I mean, body blow after body blow. It just cannot get any worse for this defense. The offense, once again, driving the ball down the field, puts the ball into the end zone for another touchdown.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Testing the right side here. Fights through a tackle. A juke to man, but not much room to maneuver. Stopped after a small gain. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a first half of football. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. It's time to throw it back to our guys in the booth to start up the second half.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. And the Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the second half. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. Eager to get something going as we begin the third quarter. Cut in to this huge lead. Receiver in motion now. First play of the second half is a handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Offense trying to find a way to get this drive going. It's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. Here he goes. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. So the explosive play changes the complexion of the drive. They're set up outside the 30 now. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Second down after that run on the previous play. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return, but the interception gets the football back to the offense at the 36. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Looking to scramble now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's short. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47.
Well, we saw a lot of this in the first half. They go right back to him again, and we can see the second half, that same trend continuing. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I'm rolling my coverage. Get a corner up in his face and put a safety back behind him. Some kind of double coverage to slow this guy down.
Important second down play coming up. And the single back takes the handoff. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. The Horned Frogs look to keep this drive moving. Handoff running right. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. And the route is on. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. And tackled after a small pickup there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Now it's 2nd down here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The Spartans will line up on 1st and 10. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Caught behind the line. It starts. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. 2nd down after that short completion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down after a short gain there. 3rd and short here in this playoff game, and the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Makes a quick catch. Now play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24. First down here for this offense.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And Kirk, it's TCU with the lead so far. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking to chuck it again. On the run here. Lets it go.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He makes the catch. Touchdown, Spartans. Great connection there for 6 points. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size, and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Same tailback, another carry. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It shows off the juking ability, but not much room to run. It's a short gain. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Second down after the incompletion. Will hand it off. He's past the marker and still going. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here.
Swarm with a pass rush. A sack. Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Second down. We're going to throw it. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Pressure is coming. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead. And the Michigan State offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11.
And this defense has had a great game today. Here we are in the fourth quarter. They've done a nice job of taking the run game completely away, making it a lot easier to zero in on that quarterback in the pass game.
What will the call be on third and long now from the 44? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly out of the wideout. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth.
A deep shot to the right. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws to the tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the important thing, the pick wipes out his scoring threat. They'll set the offense up at the 31. And the wideout goes in motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Spartans will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Short throw complete to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield of the 48. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, fourth quarter down by a couple scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. It's an out route, the catch made. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. And the Spartans lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught over the middle. It's Murray. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That completion sets up a second down play. And the quarterback dropping back. He's running out of time here.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. to the end zone, but incomplete.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown. Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. A completion good for a 1st down. The offense working with a new set of... And now it's fumbled. What a decision. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play here. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Defense is coming after him. The pass is incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, and here comes a late flag. Defense will have to bounce back after that PI sets the offense up with a fresh set of downs. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. Leaning on the run game here. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. Can he make it to the marker? That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
With the game in hand, the offense just takes a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next.